to come away with the sweep in this series. What does this mean for your club going forward?
It's really hard to sweep people, especially when you're playing 4 times. You know, it's beat them pretty good the first 2 games and had the game in hand, you know, second half of the game today. And it's just, you know, it's 80% of all doubleheaders get split. And our guys know that. We've talked about that. And the reason is, you know, we were up 5-1 in the 9th inning of the first game, and without doing anything, the score becomes tied into first inning of the second game. So the losing team in the first game always has momentum going into the second game of a doubleheader, and you try and fight that. It's one of those things as a coach, you can't do much about it. It's just universal that it happens everywhere, and that's where you need leaders on your team to step up and take charge and have energy. And you know, we came out and took a lead, but offensively we weren't the same club in the last game that we were the first 3 games. But find a way to win, and that's what's good about this team.
What did you think of what you were able to show to the home fans throughout this series, and, you know, hopefully you can take that going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I hope everybody that came here today that maybe used to West Virginia baseball saw a little different product with our energy and the way we hustle around and do things right. And hopefully everybody who's here today will go back and tell one of their best friends to come back with them next time, you know, and we could double the crowds. So I'd like to see this place full. You know, Tuesday night's a really big game for us. It's, you know, they beat us pretty good down in Charleston when we played Marshall the first time. So, and I tell fans all the time, don't just come for entertainment, come because you can help us win, because you give us energy.
How about, I mean, one of the guys who really helped out this weekend, Ryan McBroom, and what he was able to do, 3 home runs. I mean, what did you see from him offensively that, you know, was working?
Well, you know, the good thing about this team is we got enough good players that if it's McBroom today, it'll be Frazier one day, it'll be Tuntland one day. But we got to a point there during this last game here, we couldn't wait for McBroom to come back up to the plate. You know, you wish he could hit every time, but he's seeing it well right now. And, you know, hitting comes and goes, and great hitters make 7 outs out of 10, you know, and you still hit 300 that way. So you're not going to get hit every time, but when he cools off, maybe somebody else will get hot, and that's, again, the sign of a good team.
You've already got a taste of the Big 12, but going forward, going to Baylor, you know, you clearly would want to go into that with wins. So how important is it with Marshall coming up that, you know, you continue what you've been able to do here this week?
You know, this really is our first winning streak of the year. I think we've won 5 in a row now, and when you do that, guys start getting confidence and feel good about each other, and if we can continue to do that and carry that into the Big 12, you know, it's important when your guys take the field thinking they can win every game. So you try and tell them that as much as you can, but when you start winning and then they start believing you and believing in themselves, that carries over.
Yesterday we talked about the things that you could do in a big win, and today you were able to get some clutch hits in the tight ball games and get the good pitching in the tight situations. You know, how key is that? Especially during a winning streak like
these days in college baseball, the way the bats have been scaled back, you're going to play a lot of low-scoring games like this. So you've got to find ways to manufacture runs, you know. And we did it with a hit and run in the second inning, first and third, and scored a run that way. If we don't hit and run there, that's a double play and get out of the inning. And we tried to squeeze once in the first game today. So you got to find ways to score runs, because you're not going to hit every day. You know, like I said, great hitters make a lot of outs. It's just the mathematics of baseball, so you got to find different ways to do it. But it's good that we're getting good pitching the whole way through this streak too.